In the annals of history, few mysteries have intrigued scholars and explorers as much as the inexplicable disappearance of an entire army, the Persian Ghost Army, lost in the heart of the Egyptian desert. The event is said to have occurred in 524 BCE, during the reign of the powerful Persian king Cambyses II, son of Cyrus the Great. According to the Greek historian Herodotus, who chronicled the tale nearly a century later, Cambyses II had launched a military campaign to conquer the Siwa oasis, an isolated but significant location in the vast desert west of the Nile. His ambition was driven not only by a desire for territorial expansion, but also by a need to assert his authority over the oracle of Amun, which had refused to legitimize his rule. Cambyses, in his relentless thirst for domination, dispatched an army of 50,000 men to subjugate the Siwa oasis and bring the oracle to heel. However, the army never reached its destination, vanishing without a trace in one of history's most confounding episodes. The Persian army, consisting of infantry, cavalry, and support personnel, was well equipped and trained, having already demonstrated its might in campaigns across the Near East and North Africa. They set out from Thebes, moving westward into the harsh and unforgiving expanse of the Sahara Desert. It was expected that they would reach the Siwa oasis within a few weeks, yet they were never heard from again. Herodotus recounts that, after marching for days across the barren landscape, the army was swallowed by a cataclysmic sandstorm of unprecedented ferocity. The desert, with its shifting dunes and treacherous terrain, offered no mercy. The soldiers, caught in the maelstrom, were purportedly buried alive beneath towering waves of sand, their fate sealed by nature's wrath. The Greek historian's account, however, was based on hearsay and legend rather than direct evidence, leading many to question its veracity. For centuries, the disappearance of Cambyses' army has remained one of antiquity's great enigmas, with various theories emerging to explain what might have truly happened to them. Some scholars believe that the story of the Persian Ghost Army was exaggerated or even fabricated. They argue that logistical and strategic errors could have led to the force's downfall. The vast western desert is one of the most inhospitable regions on Earth, with scorching temperatures by day and freezing conditions at night. If the army had not been adequately provisioned with water and supplies, dehydration and starvation could have decimated their ranks long before they reached Siwa. Moreover, ancient warfare was fraught with the dangers of miscalculation and a combination of poor leadership, lack of navigational expertise, and the extreme environment could have doomed the expedition. Instead of being obliterated by a sandstorm, it is plausible that the army was simply lost, scattered, and ultimately perished in smaller groups, their bodies claimed by the desert's relentless expansion. Other historians suggest that the army may have fallen victim to a more sinister fate, an ambush by hostile forces. The Libyan tribes of the region, known for their resilience and familiarity with desert warfare, may have seen the advancing Persians as a threat and launched a surprise attack. Such an engagement, particularly if it occurred while the Persian soldiers were already weakened by the harsh conditions, could have led to the near-total annihilation of the force. In this scenario, survivors may have fled into the desert, only to succumb to the elements. If the Persians were indeed slaughtered by local warriors, their bones and remnants of their equipment could have been left behind, gradually buried over centuries by shifting sands. This theory gained credibility when, in the early 21st century, a team of archaeologists uncovered remnants of human skeletons, Persian weapons, and bronze arrowheads in a remote part of the desert, suggesting that a battle or massacre may indeed have taken place. Yet another possibility is that the army never truly vanished in the dramatic way described by Herodotus, but instead disbanded, defected, or was absorbed into local populations. Ancient records are often prone to embellishment, and the notion of an entire army vanishing might have been an exaggerated narrative used to illustrate the unpredictability and dangers of the desert. Perhaps the soldiers, upon realizing the futility of their mission, abandoned their campaign and integrated into local communities or retreated into obscurity, leaving behind only fragmented traces of their existence. While this theory challenges the romanticism of a supernatural disappearance, it aligns with the reality that ancient armies were often composed of mercenaries and conscripts, many of whom might have seized the opportunity to escape Persian rule. Despite the various theories, modern technology has provided new insights into the mystery. Satellite imagery, ground-penetrating radar, and archaeological excavations have uncovered evidence of ancient trails, abandoned campsites, and remnants of lost settlements in the region. The findings suggest that the Persian army might have followed an established route that later became obscured by shifting sands. However, definitive proof of their exact fate remains elusive. In 2009, a team of Italian archaeologists, led by twin brothers Angelo and Alfredo Castiglioni, claimed to have discovered a cache of artifacts, including arrowheads, fragments of weapons, and skeletal remains near the Siwa oasis. The discovery reignited interest in the Persian Ghost Army, though skeptics caution against drawing premature conclusions, emphasizing the need for further research and verification. The story of the Persian Ghost Army continues to captivate historians and adventurers alike, and each new discovery only adds another layer to the mystery. Could they have been swallowed whole by nature's fury, erased entirely by the cruel and shifting sands? Or is their fate tied to human intervention, be it through enemy ambush, mutiny, or slow starvation in an unfamiliar and merciless landscape? In the absence of concrete evidence, the legend persists as a tale of hubris, fate, and the daunting power of the natural world. Ancient texts and archaeological hints suggest that entire civilizations and armies have met similar fates, swallowed by time, their stories left to be deciphered by those who come after. The Persian Ghost Army serves as both a cautionary tale and a testament to history's many lost chapters, forever beckoning researchers to unearth the truth hidden beneath the ever-changing sands of the Sahara.